This channel is now affiliated with Wampler Guitar Pedals, run by Brian Wampler. It's an online course that will teach you the do's and don'ts about creating great guitar tone. In this course you'll find out how pedals affect amps, how pedals affect amps differently, and how different guitars and pickups can also affect your guitar tone, while also learning how to use all of these great pedals into your digital modeler and DAW. You can click the affiliate link below and you can get yourselves 25% discount using the code Johnny25. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're well. My name's Johnny Lee. This is the HELIX Garden of Tone, is it? This is another kind of guide on, making your preset sound pretty damn sexy. I have got a fix patch to do, again, for a guitar student of mine. Disclaimer, I'm not calling anybody out. Nobody is shit. Nobody is beneath me, and nobody doesn't know what they're doing. That's not what I'm saying. If somebody is new to HELIX, LT, HX Stomp, Native, all that kind of thing, and if they're a guitar student of mine or I'm in a band with them, then I will always offer the hand of help if they want it. Because if you meet me in real life, you realise I'm actually a really nice guy. I'm just dead nice. I'm a really, really nice guy. This, or I should also say as well, I don't fix people's patches off the internet. The reason for that is it's a never-ending non-finisher, and then before I know it, somebody's sending me 55 presets from their wedding band, and it's just a fucking nightmare, so don't do that. This is a 2204 patch he's put together himself. Some of the stuff that is in there is from my videos, which, is great, but he's kind of killed the patch towards the end, so this is what we're going to do to fix it. At the beginning is the deluxe comp. That is there. Again, I use them settings. This is where he's got it from. So if you get this patch, take that, put it in your favorites. It helps with sustain and giving your patch a little bit of a life. Feedbacker, he's got a shit ton of feedback gain on there, so it's kind of not doing its thing. And the octave is not where I would normally have it. He has got it to octave, and I've got it set to something different. It's a fifth. Valve driver going into the 2204. 4 states of gain in this as well, so he's got a bit of a clean, didn't want to use 2 amps, and I'll show you what that is in a sec. Kinky boost in between the amp and 1 cab, 4x12 greenback 25 on its own, sounds a little bit kind of, and this is where it kind of all kind of car crashes a little bit. So he's got the amplifier chorus going into a mod chorus echo, so basically you've got 2 choruses, which, there's your first bit of washout. And then that goes into a plate. So these 3 things combined just make it a little bit of a mess. And tile on the end. So his main kind of drive sound. Some people might like it. It's not just not doing its thing. And then he's got the feedbacker, which causes all kinds of clipping, and it just sounds fucking terrible. So what I've done is kept the comp, kept the feedbacker, adjusted the gain on it, and changed it to a different feedbacker. I couldn't see it because I haven't got my glasses on because I'm fucking blind. Legendary Drive, which is the Carvin Legacy pedal. You can just run this just with a cab. You don't have to have it with an amp. But every now and then it's good to kind of drag it out. Again, pull everything back, keep it nice and simple, and just kick the amp right in the bumhole. Kinky boost in between the amp and 2 cabs again, because this is what gives you that kind of big spready sound that we were after. I've removed the chorus completely and put the dual delay in, and I've put the dynamic room in. Realistically, the dynamic room doesn't need to be there, but you've got to cater for people's taste. And then this gives us a relatively nice sort of clean tone rolled back on the amp. So, also the names of the snapshots, because I'm a man-child, I've changed them all to stuff that shouldn't read like that. It's nice. First one's called Tiny Balls. Before I made this video, I should say as well, these snapshots were not called that. It was far worse. So basically what happens on Tiny Balls is it's kind of a rhythmic-y kind of patch. There's just a little bit of delay and we get the nice sort of widespread that he was after. We go to the next one. It's called Big Balls. What happens then is the drive goes up on the amp and the legendary drive comes on. It's a great combination, this, if you get it right. Next one, going through them nice and quick, the legendary drive comes off and then it is all the gain on the amp. So there's a little bit of a choice. You can either have the drive pedal with not as much gain on the amp, or you can just have the amp kind of like cooking the shit out of itself. And I kind of like this one. It's a little bit my favourite out of the two, I think. Feedbacker. And that's it. It's that simple. Less is definitely more. I mean, obviously, if you're teaming chorus on chorus and delay and reverb, you're going to get a serious problem in that area. So kind of just keep it a bit more, you know, back to basics, if you like. Think of it as an old pedal board if you want to do that. And that is normally the way that I will approach it, is just like look at what's going on and go, all right, well, let's turn this off, turn this off, turn this off, get your amp settings, get a nice verb if they want it, and then I might even remove the reverb completely if we're using the dual delay, which I've talked about before in previous videos. As always, this patch is completely for free. Just go and download it and say something nice, and if it works for you, it works for you, and you know, hit subscribe and do all that good stuff. And I will see you on the next one. The next video is going to be a little bit controversial, just a pre-warning now. So if you've made it to the end of this video, well done, because you get a bit of a sneak peek at what's coming next. It's controversial, very controversial. I mean, it's not, you know, Trump and Biden controversial, but it's still controversial. Bye then.